Hello everyone, I'm Never Welcome to my channel. Today we are supporting again TeamWater, all for the whole month of August. We are raising money for TeamWater, which is clean water for people all over the world. Trying to raise $40 million to help 2 million people to get clean water infrastructure for decades to come. So today we're going to be drawing some cute guys, and it's going to be another TeamWater kind of a creature mascot thing. This time we're going to be doing kind of an alien thing. We don't know. This is all just about creativity, coming up with random stuff, and this is my creative process, which is just throw everything against the wall and then hope something starts to glue together and stick together. So I was thinking initially like a snail, and I was going to draw a snail. But then I needed more of a body because he's got to be the main character, so I got to give him limbs. I too often draw characters that don't have arms and legs, and not having arms and legs makes it a little bit difficult to emote. So if I want to be able to like hold things, I've got to put on arms and legs. So this little guy, he's got his like fingers, and I always go with the 4 fingers, the 5-fingered hand, because I don't like the cartoon 3-fingered hand because it's weird, it's lazy to me. So we're gonna go with all the fingers, even though this is not a human, and it very legitimately could have 3 fingers. We're not gonna go with that. We're gonna throw on some accessories on this guy, and I don't think I want him to be entirely just animal undressed, so we're gonna throw on some clothes on here. So we got some backpack, flashlight for some reason, I don't know. I just wanted to put some stuff in his hands so he's got a bit more busy. We're gonna add a bit more detail on the backpack, so it's got like a side pocket, so it's not just a simple sack, because we want some detail and make it feel more real. And then we're gonna give him some clues. So he's gonna get a bit of a cuff to identify sort of the end of the shirt, to give it more detail. Again, just adding a bit more line detail to make it feel like it's there, rather than just the simple end of a sleeve, which you could do. But in this case, I just want to have a little bit more complexity on the character, so he looks more important. Because when I draw simpler characters that just don't have anything on them, they're just simple. And this one I want to be more complicated because this is the leader of TeamWater. TeamWater guy has to do testing of the water, because when they install this infrastructure, they test the water to make sure it is clean, and they do some other things. Different areas are going to implement different solutions to get that clean water, because there might be different ways to get it to the people. Rural versus city. Which one's rural? Anyways, city versus country could have different requirements as far as what needed for that. Now this guy, he's going to be like a water day walker guy. So he's going to have all kinds of little creatures that he's got to walk. He's like a dog walker, but for oceanic creatures. And you know what? Oceanic creatures, even though they live in the ocean and live in the water, they want clean water too, mostly, I think. Because, who wants to swim around in grime? You don't want to breathe dirty air. They don't want to drink dirty water. So first of all, we're going to just draw a bit of a snappy guy, a little bit of a fish-looking guy, specifically a shark. And I don't know, I think sharks are kind of cute. So this guy, he's just going to be a happy shark, and he's just walking the shark. I think sharks could walk on land if, we just give them a bit of a chance. We're just assuming, judging them, that they can't walk on land, but I think they definitely could. I did not put the multiple rows of teeth on the shark because there's a lot of extra detail. I'm like, I don't know. Is anybody actually going to know that sharks have multiple rows of teeth? Probably you. So whatever. I do want to dress the shark up a little bit, make him a little bit unique. So we're going to come back to that. We're going to add a squid now. Not going to do an octopus because that could get confused with Gerald. And we've got enough of Gerald. Not that we don't want him around, but we don't want to walk Gerald on a leash. So we're going to put this squid on the leash. It's a floating squid, so that makes a lot of sense. And this one has a more complicated chain around the neck. And I'm doing, to do the leash, it's just a thick line, and then I erase the interior to get that consistent kind of outer edge. It's not that consistent, but that's how I do it when I do that, because I don't like trying to redraw the same edge, because I never get it quite right. For the last third character, we're going to add a pufferfish, because I really like pufferfishes. They're really cute. And this one, it's as cute as always. I do recognize that they are puffed up, and pufferfish are not always puffed up. But they're not as cute if they're not puffed up. So we gotta just, for cinematic purposes, we're gonna make them all excited and scared. No digital pufferfish were harmed in the making of this video. At least I didn't film the one that I did injure. So anyways, we're doing line art using the thick lines. This sketch has been increased in size to be a fair bit larger. Fills the canvas. We are drawing at an oversized resolution because I might want to use this for other purposes. So we're going at about, I don't know, it's like 6,000, 4,000 canvas. It condenses down to 1920 by 1080 for the general size, but we're going to just draw our coloring. Going with some TeamWater colors. So we've got all of these basic colors because we want to get that motif going. He's going to be more of an aquamarine because he can't match the shirt. You're not going to be able to see anything. But yeah, he's an alien. Give him some freckles. Give him some detail there. He's got some character. And he's never bullied because he was the bully. No, wait, maybe not. There's always those comeback stories where the bad guy becomes the good guy. So never close all the doors. Sometimes you can let those bad people back in and they can reform. We let anybody help us with clean water because water is an essential right. So now we got to draw the other guys. We're going to draw their thick lines and we got to get them in. So we got to get the little tentacles on the squid guy all straightened out. And again, I'm just erasing where I think stuff's going to go. And again, with the leash, draw the thick line, then draw the thin line inside of it. That's an eraser, basically. Give it a little bit of sparkle. This one's going to be a bit of a different color, similar palette, though. We're all going for the cool colors, because the whole drawing is generally cool colors, so stick in that kind of a range. Maybe this is a girl squid, because we got to vary the genders. I don't know if I'm drawing any hermaphroditic creatures, because I didn't do my research, but I believe squid are gendered, as well as sharks, and probably pufferfish. If we had a snail, though, that would have been one that didn't have a gender. So this guy is going to be on the phone, basically. So squid is busy on the phone. Shark, whatever it is got a horn on it. It's a unishark, I guess. Those are extremely magical and rare. And if you do get one, don't grind up the horn, because if you grind up the horn into powder, you will be granted magical powers, but then you will be obtained by the government for experimentation, which is not fun. Not speaking from experience, that's what they told me to say anyways. So anyways, you got to get your shark unicorn thing going. Actually, I recall, now that I notice the drawing, I didn't do anything special for the pufferfish. The pufferfish is just, let's say, neurodivergent. So the pufferfish has some, minor changes from other people. Typical pufferfish. This pufferfish is not neurotypical. So I didn't know this, but left-handedness is enough to qualify you as neurodivergent. So because of that, I am definitely neurodivergent because I'm left-handed. But also, who knows what else I might qualify for if I got tested. So this pufferfish is very cute. Doesn't need anything more other than being left-handed. Swims more on the left than the right, and then we get the little leash, and all the leashes are from the same store. They're all the same design. So this is our TeamWater team for today. We've got alien with weird tentacle-y things in the head, on his head, antennas, and a flashlight doesn't do anything, and give them all names. All of those are too fast to read. Heather, Alicia, Jeffrey, and just Benjamin, the main leader. That's our video for today. I hope you go support TeamWater. Please go check out my link in the description below, and also check out teamwater.org. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!